Okay, how we doing, everybody? John Robinson. Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Doing something a little different today. See if you guys can hear me and see me okay. If you can, then let me know. I am standing outside of one of my new favorite places, and it is the back entry of the Floor and Decor Pro parking spot. Now, I wanted to do this today because of the fact that I think that this store is going to be super helpful for all of you that are doing any kind of real estate flipping, whether you're doing listings, whether you are just an agent, maybe you're just a homeowner looking to do something in your house to upgrade things. But I've just been wandering around the store, and so I wanted to just take you guys in on this little journey here. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of walk around. And I love the fact that they have a pro area. So they've got a pro area that is definitely very helpful. They've got pro services and they've got so much cool stuff. So we're going to be doing, there you go. You got a swag bag right on. So how you guys doing? Doing a live walkthrough right now. So
Well, all right.
see if you get, we get you guys some customer service, right? And get some more customers for your customer service. So actually some great folks have already signed up for a pro account here. But one of the things that about this particular store that I really, really like is, first of all, it's very, very big. They have a huge kind of a warehouse feel, almost like think of it like Costco for your home decor type of stuff. So I'm just gonna do a little walk around. We've got flooring, so all kinds of flooring, a way, way more flooring options than you would have at say like a Lowe's or a Home Depot. Everything is priced very, very clearly. And I like the fact that they have a lot of samples where you can grab stuff, you can get a feel for it. I know that this is pretty common in most places, but you get samples right there off the shelf. There's QR codes to go into. They have an app where you can actually go in and look at how stuff looks in your room, which I know, again, some of this stuff is becoming pretty much standard. But I really like these huge displays because of the fact that it really, really gives you a sense of what the flooring actually looks like. So if you guys are doing flips, I think you're going to want to get in on these stores, especially if you have a floor and decor store in your area. If you're in the Boise area, I know that you have one because it's right here in Meridian. I like this right here. I haven't had a chance to prove that yet, but I'm looking for an opportunity. So you have engineered hardwood. This is the section I'm in right now. And then I'm just gonna flip the camera around so you guys can see. They also have a large, large selection of tiles. So I'm just gonna do this. We'll just do a walkthrough together here. By the way, a little bit of a shorter broadcast today. I've got stuff scheduled that I cannot adjust. Very, very tight week scheduled this week. But go back over here to they have the LVP. Of course, most of you guys are using LVP flooring in a lot of your flips. Um, got prices posted very, very clearly. You got your price per square foot. You got all the different um, the this is what I really like. You have all the different trims and moldings that come with it. You have them posted right there with the scanning for the barcode, so you can actually see what you have and how to get it. You can see, sometimes you go in and you get a good deal on flooring, but you don't actually. Yeah, yeah, we're good. Yep, yep. Thank you, appreciate you. So going through and looking at all the LVP flooring, you obviously have a wide variety of prices. Anything from I've seen stuff up to about $6, $7 a square foot, and then all the way over here we've got 99 cents a square foot. For this is obviously it's a 30-year micro bevel. Everything that you would typically see in a flip is going to be in here, and then some. And again, specifically focused on flooring, tiles, a lot of tile selections. In fact, let's just go down here. This is one of my favorite sections, and a lot of big, big slab tiles. So stuff that you don't normally see in the other stores. Also, by the way, stone veneer. All of your mixes, different things like this. There's that actual brick finish. So it's a veneer, of course. It's not a full brick, but it's a brick front. So I know this is probably a little bit redundant for some of you, and maybe some of you it's not even a thing that you're interested in right now. But for those of us that are flipping, like I don't know how you can come into the store and not get excited. There's so much cool stuff, so many great discounts, really great products that you don't normally see in most of the stores. Check this out over here. They got a clearance going on for these faucets. Speaking of faucets, big, broad array stuff that you're not going to see at the Depot or the Lowe's stores. Really good pricing on all this. Looks like they're clearancing out a bunch of stuff. Actually, I might need get one of these for one of the flips I'm working on right now. Off the shelf vanities and shower doors of all kinds of sorts and sizes. Really cool stuff. Mirror selection. Check out mirrors. You got lighted mirrors. You got everything right here off the shelf. Here's a cool tile. Really like that. The hexagon shape. I really like the wide selection, wide variety of different vanities that they have. Got that kind of that retro art deco look, with a clean, modern, classic. That's some really cool stuff. How you doing? Yeah, just doing a live walkthrough on you guys' store. Yeah, for me, for my channel. Yeah, John buys houses. So flipping and investors and stuff like that. So letting people know you guys are here and you're open. So yeah. Hopefully you guys get some. I'm always surprised at how not busy it is in here because I think everybody would want to be here.
Yeah, we get spurts for sure.
Yeah, well, I'm just talking to everybody about how you guys have stuff that I don't see at a lot of the normal stores. So
Okay.
yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, thanks, Mark. So again, got a lot of light and kitchen, bathroom, all kinds of stuff in stock right off the shelf. Stuff that you're not going to see at most of the stores. I love that kind of that textured look. I'm going to get you guys. One of my favorite sections is over here in the front, and like to come in. Yeah, we're good. Thank you. So look at all this variety. I mean, if you are into design, there's so much variety here. And this is not a promo. I'm not getting kickbacks. There's no codes or discounts. I just want you guys to understand that when it comes to flips, look at all these big, huge slabs like this. You can get this big porcelain tile. You know, you take one wall in a house and you kind of, do a big accent with something cool or unique. It makes a big difference. When you're doing a flip, you want to do something that is different in the sense of stands out a little bit. How many flipped houses? It's almost like you can walk into a house these days, you can tell, oh, this is a flipper house, right? Because everything looks exactly the same. You got the Arctic white from Sherwin-Williams. You got the gray colors. There's hardly any color at all in there. It's the most bland, everything you can think of. But if you put a little bit of variety, it doesn't cost that much more money to do one accent wall or to do something a little bit different. And it really helps it stand out. So anyway, this is the section I like coming into because they have stuff that they clearance out all the time. So these are the full sink vanities that are being clearanced out. Really good prices, especially given the fact that you can just grab it and pull it, walk it right out to the car. Unique stuff. Different kinds of this. Wow. Okay, hold on a minute. How is that possible? $75. Is that true? Okay, they must have some kind of damage. Maybe the countertop, the slab top itself. That's a great price. It looks like a little over 5 foot long vanity base. $75 is crazy. So anyway, if you are looking for something different, something a little bit unique, look, you have your shower design styles here. if you're looking for something different, something unique, something that's not just off the shelf at Home Depot and Lowe's, then I would highly, highly recommend you get out to the floor and decor store nearest you. And I know you can order stuff, you can have it shipped. And oops, um, one of the things that I've been finding very, very helpful is that they actually have a free design team to where you can actually take the floor plan to the design team. You can take pictures of the bathroom, the kitchen, or whatever the space is that you're working on, and they will actually help you put together a free design concept using some of the products here. So, when you think about, okay, how can I make, especially in the market we're in today, how can I make my property, my house, my flip really stand out? How can I make my rental property? How can I make my Airbnb really different and make it something that people will just, love to come in and feel at home in? Do something different, right? Do something that's custom, and you can actually get free custom designs by the team here. So I don't know where this store has been in my whole life. Maybe I'm just super excited about it, but I'm just thrilled that this store just opened here in Meridian. And I've been in here almost every week since they opened. I've already bought stuff. I'm looking for excuses to come back over here and buy things. We're just wrapping up a flip right now in Garden City, and we've got another one in Caldwell that we've been working on. And I'm already thinking, okay, next flip that we do, I'm going to start by coming in here to the store. I'm going to give them the floor plan. I'm going to give them pictures of the rooms, and I'm going to say, you guys go and actually design this thing for me. Give me some ideas, give me some conceptuals, give me some pictures. And then I want to tell them, okay, now give me all of your discounted products in this concept, because I want to be able to take something and make it look very, very custom, while at the same time bringing the cost down as much as possible. They do have some great prices here. So I want to know if you guys have been here before. If this is just something like John, like we've heard about that place, we've known about it forever. Now, what are your thoughts on this? Do you guys are you looking for products right now for flips? Are you trying to do things? Oh, perfect. Oh yeah, yeah, appreciate this.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mark, can you say something about the store real quick? Are you on?
I'm just
Hey,
great to be in the community. So
yeah, how long has this store been open here?
we've been open for about 7 months.
Okay, 7 months. And did you come from around here, or did you come from another store?
No, I relocated here from
Right on.
Colorado.
Okay. And what should people know when they come in the store? Like if you're who's the store for?
Well, this store is for the pro customer. It's for the homeowner customer. So we got a little
Something
bit of
for everybody.
for everybody. For
Yeah.
sure.
I was just telling my audience here is mostly investors and flippers, people that are looking to do Airbnbs. In today's market, the real estate market is pretty tight, from a seller's perspective. It's not what it was a couple of years
Yeah,
ago.
that's true.
So one of the ways to really make your product, if you're a house hacker or flipper or whatever, if you're going to put something on market as an Airbnb, is to make it a little bit different, make it stand out a little bit. And what I see in this store here is very different than just like your classic Home Depot or Lowe's types of products. Is that a fair
Absolutely.
statement?
We have something for everybody, for every different type of customer. So as far as selection is concerned, we're not going to be beat by anybody. And as far as prices, we're not going to be beat by anybody.
Yeah, I'm noticing that. It's like, okay, I'm like, where has this store been my whole life?
Best selection, best value, a lot of value in the stores.
And you guys you ship to site for custom like
We do.
orders and stuff like that?
We ship.
And then I was talking to Jim when I came in. Jim said that you guys have a designer that will help with design stuff.
We have design team, yes.
Right on.
Yep.
And so if someone comes in, what do they need to bring? Like pictures of the room or?
Well, whatever they can bring, obviously, to get started.
Okay.
The more information they have, the better it's going to
Okay.
be for them to get
Yeah.
the experience rolling. But they can start from scratch.
Right on. Well, hey man, I really appreciate your time today.
Coming in, appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah, and thanks for being here.
You have a card.
I got a digital card. I'll drop one off for you on the way, or I'll shoot you a text.
All right. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
thanks, Mark.
Thank you.
So great customer service, great products, great selection, and then of course in today's economy, great pricing, huge value. So, guys, I've got to get back to work. Just figured I'd come in today and show you guys the store. If you have one in your area, comment, let me know, or say, hey, they've got one in Tiger, they've got one in, Pensacola. If you guys are watching, wherever you're watching from, look up your closest floor and decor store and go do yourself a huge favor. Go walk around. If nothing else, it'll give you some really great ideas for just being creative, getting some kind of those creative juices flowing. And I think what's going to happen is if you've been on the fence about flipping, if you've been on the fence about doing Airbnb, but you have any creativity in you at all, you're going to walk into this store and you're going to really get excited about, you can start seeing this stuff come to life because this is where all the finished products are, right? This is where all the cool stuff is. And what I do like about this too is it's kind of cool. I'm going to flip this camera around one more time. Um, let's see here. So check this out. We got this, got some of the products, and it tells you where this actually comes from. This particular stuff comes from Spain. Look, that's a 24-inch by 48-inch porcelain tile. You talk about, doing a shower in that. These marbles are really, really in right now. So you walk in, yeah, so it's $5.99 a square foot. Okay. But think about this. How much less in labor is it going to cost to put something like this in whenever you can cover the entire wall in, about a dozen pieces as opposed to 40 or 50 pieces? So again, right off the shelf, right off the floor, walk out with it. Really, really cool stuff. Matching designs and different concepts for some of the other areas in the bathroom. But anyway, that's about it for today, guys. I told you it was going to be a short one. I've got to jump off, get back to work. I've got to go meet a client for a remodel project that we're doing. And I don't normally do remodels anymore, but this particular client, they had some water damage, insurance, that kind of stuff is going to be covering it. But the bigger picture is she's got multiple other properties to sell. So I'm going to meet with her in a few minutes. I got to jump off, but check out Floor Decor. Let me know if you guys have already been there. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm just being a little bit giddy. I feel like a kid in a candy shop right now. So, this is the last thing I'm going to show you. Check this out. So, I've been looking at redoing my studio because right now it's pretty low key and pretty, kind of nasty looking. My kids are like, Dad, you got to get a new background. So, what do you think? We do this for the studio shots and stuff like that. Like, we got, which one should we go with? Should we go with like the walnut? Should we go with the black? Should we go with the white oak? Like, which one should we go with? Because you can pick it up and walk her out of the store with it. Um, it's got the acoustic board. It's not like the Home Depot where it's just a flat panel that looks like this, but this actually has the real wood and it's got the acoustic tiling in it as well. So where you actually have the sound dampening felt there, and about $80 a piece. You don't need to cover literally from floor to ceiling. All you need to do is that section behind the camera. So I'm looking at that, kind of getting some design ideas right now as well as for my studio. So, okay, guys, that's it for real this time. I got to run, got to get back to work. Hope you guys enjoyed today. Hope you get some value from it. Let me know if you've been in these stores. Let me know what you think. Let me know what I'm missing. What did I not mention? Or let me know if you have a favorite store that you go to for flips, for decor stuff. And if there's something in the store that you wanted but you didn't see, let me know where you found it because I'm trying to always have these resources at my fingertips. All right, guys, God bless. Take care.